When did religion stop being the world's first Nazi racial supremacist cults? I tried to look that up because as a child I was told by the Abrahamic media that the Romans were these 8 foot tall blonde haired blue eyed people, the Italians were 8 foot tall blonde haired blue eyed people who enslaved the planet by saying they were gods and forcing everyone to worship them. And I was like, okay, so when did this stop happening? Because all of a sudden religions of peace started forming across the land. You know, those peaceful religions that are bombing the Middle East, both sides, all three sides of them. Those peaceful religions that definitely aren't based upon race because they just they must be wearing makeup and wigs and painting and fucking getting body tattoos that change their colors so they all look the same and fucking it's like a military uniform. When did that stop? When do you guys think that stopped? I looked this up online, and my friends down in South Africa who don't belong there with their fucking cracker ass gray skin told me, oh, Christ insanity invented racism. And they said before that, the Jews and everyone else were peaceful. But wait a minute. Who wrote this article? Oh, I know right away. Because it's fucking Africa. And it's a person fucking saying racism wasn't invented until fucking until 2,000 years ago. Yeah, I know who wrote this. Oh, what is their name? Oh, it ends in Berg. Oh, why is it they can't even change their names properly? And when they do, they come up with something stupid like Zsa Zsa Gabor, Marilyn Monroe. Fucking no one would ever use anyways. It's like, where'd that come from, I wonder? Fucking, why? Why? So, all of a sudden, the Nazis told me my whole life, the real Nazis, the ones that are so powerful you can't even call them by their name, like fucking Nazis, just scapegoat, a word they invented in their books if you look up where that word came from. So they invented that word itself. Fucking, they knew what they were doing when they were scapegoating everything on the fucking planet. Fucking, and then, so I guess racism didn't exist till 2,000 years ago. Oh, wait a minute. I was told my entire life by all the Hollywood, Abrahamic, Israeli dual citizen media that white people have been racist for millions of years upon the planet. Europeans were so racist. They were always racist. They were up there with their fucking tomahawks running around in their Viking canoes and going from city to city and killing anyone they didn't like. And apparently Vikings never made it very far off the European continent because they're nowhere on this fucking planet from what I've seen. So, just another nail in the coffin, right? Like, I'm just like fucking repeating myself and shit here. And no one's fucking doing anything. I mean, they're fucking everywhere. It's not hard to deal with the fucking problem. You could just fucking go out, get drunk, and go outside and fucking deal with it. If everyone did their part, it could be gone overnight. But no, it's there. Trump's here to stay. Joseph, the father of Jesus, Joseph Biden. He's here to save us from the rest of his pals. Mr. Blonde Wig's gonna save the blonde people. Oh, yeah, he's from the swamp. It's the swamp. Oh, the swamp. Oh, is that their new name? Oh, they go from the Star of David to Christians to fucking Satanists to atheists to the New World Order. Now there's a swamp. Ooh, boy, I wonder if anyone's gonna figure out what the fucking swamp is before the swamp fucking engulfs their ass. If there's anyone even left. Because in my life, there's fucking 90% fucking 100% unwanted people. Pretty much. And later we learn that they are forcing sexual abuse, physical assaults, poisoning, stalking, terrorizing. They're forcing their way into fucking people's lives doing that shit. We fucking learned that. So kind of have to make the connection why I only have one group of people in my life when I'm not the fucking racist, and every single one of them told me how great it is there in the Middle East killing fucking brown people to steal their land and shit. Oops, shouldn't have fucking said that, because you haven't fucking put another nail in your fucking friendship coffin before you fucking try to kill me or fucking destroy my life, take fucking the people around me from me and shit. It was interesting. I think sometimes it's both sides of them, or both of them, because that's exactly what they look like, so that's exactly who they are. And this is exactly how they operate. And in 2020, when I see everything, I even got other people when I'm talking to them about this, fucking witnessing them coming up and separating me from other people, using fucking ignorance, sexual assaults on me, fucking kidnapping on me, to separate me from other people who aren't them and shit. And to add, it's more fucked up. I said like 20 million times since 2018, I never want to see or talk to one of these people again. And they're using their devices to listen, and they're goddamn alien terrorist devils who've been fucking using this technology and their Satan AI fucking for thousands of years to enslave the planet. So they know my fucking wishes, and not a single fucking, I asked for like 4 things in my life. None of them fucking happened. And guess who's there every fucking step of the fucking way to prevent me, a child who was like 8 years old, winning awards from the president, from going anywhere, doing anything I want, coming down to the level of some subhuman rat slime and shit, trying to purposely interject their way in when I'm trying to break free of rat slime city and shit. Once I realize I'm stuck in rat slime city, fucking whole bunch of shit is happening. And what's up with these goddamn useless fucking human parasites working for them, worshiping them, giving them children? I mean, I'm assuming, like, okay, I'm in USA, and it was much worse here. When I left, I felt a little bit safer, but they were still there everywhere I fucking went. There was 1 or 2 of them there. There's Israeli military even at one of the places, but they've already mixed their way into the other people. They just don't like living those non-cushy lifestyles outside of their mansions and their rich fucking suburbs and shit. So they probably don't really want to go to, and breed with Africa or fucking Mexico too much and shit. I mean, how the fuck are you even gonna fucking cut their toenails and give them a pedicure and paint their toenails bright pink if you don't know how to fucking do that? Fucking, who's gonna paint my toenails bright pink if I'm living in some fucking second or third world nation? I need them motherfucking first world people to paint my toenails pink. Man, this is fucked up. This is happening, and the humans are just sitting by, letting it fucking happen. And I don't even know how many humans there are, because we do know there are groups out here, they're either shapeshifters or they've fucking replaced humans with fucking clones and bots and shit, androids. And it's pretty simple. I could explain to you how to fucking build a fucking robot that looks and bleeds like a human. And to make it act like a human, you would have to dumb it the fuck down. You could not program it to say or do anything fucking intelligent, or it wouldn't fucking pass as a human and shit. Fucking, so that part's easy. The programming fucking it to act like a human is the easy fucking part. It's just, I mean, it's technically pretty easy to build a robot that bleeds oil, red oil and shit like that. Has a coolant system that uses a different color other than fucking yellow antifreeze in its body and shit. It's fucking very easy. I mean, the human body is as simple as a motherfucking car with a computer attached to it, and the only reason the only argument that could even be there is a computer is so much more intelligent than a human. Yeah, no shit. It's like a fucking Atari and shit. They could fucking easily create fucking clones. And if they've had this technology for thousands of years that they're using now, then they probably created the clones fucking thousands of years ago and shit. They probably created them to enslave the fucking humans and shit. This is exactly who these people are and how they are. I mean, they're disgusting. Fucking how are you gonna explain that they're all up in my life and separating me from being around black people or fucking white people and shit? And it like using fucking sexual assault and physical abuse and kidnapping to prevent me from even being around other people. I am just so special. Now, no, I've seen this with everyone around me. Well, when I say everyone, I mean the one person I think who might not have been one of them. We can pull up their pictures right now. You think I'm fucking lying? Pull up their pictures. Look at who the fuck they're married to and have children with. Let's have them pull out the pictures of their friend who fucking separated us. One of them, because on their half, they had that half. And on my half, I had a couple or a few of them separating us and shit. Just tell me how all that fucking happens and it just doesn't mean anything. It's just nothing. It just, oh, they control the world. Oh, they're enslaving the world. Oh, they're the Nazis and the anti-Nazis. Oh, they're the Democrats and the Republicans. Oh, they're the West and Russia. Oh, well, they technically are the Muslims and the Arab and the Christians and the Satanists and the atheists and the scientists. Fucking, how did they do that? Oh, they must be so smart, right? Well, no. If you took your time to study and analyze humans like I did, rather than run your fucking mouth when they came around running their fucking mouths, then it's easy to see it's not intelligence that gets them where they're at. It's something else going on here. And there's some fucking devils trying to hide this shit. They're fucking scared shitless because it really only takes people fucking seeing them and shit. They banned my video of showing pictures of everyone who fucking runs Hollywood and the government. That's because I didn't say anything else in that video. But I can't do that. If they look like this, don't fucking point out the few looking like this is fucking running everything, and they might be fucking related because in their own goddamn fucking Christian satanic atheist science cult, they tell you that when you have a child, it looks exactly fucking like you because it's got a code in it. There's a code in it. Well, thankfully, I think the code is above them. And how else am I still alive if they're trying to kill me and I'm trying to kill me and I can't die and I'm 10 million times smarter than them and they're fucking expert fucking mass murder and genocide and motherfuckers. And everything else I've done, hell, sometimes they be coming up to me like, letting me off for some shit, looking scared and terrified at the same time, but at the same time, you know, they still fucking get their little licks in and shit, like, ooh, they beat him up. Oh, your city got blown the fuck up. I got beat up. You got beat up. Your city got beat up. I mean, really, like, these fucking few moments, it's like one moment every decade, I get to fucking laugh at this shit. And I didn't even know it was going on. I just knew what was going on must be fucking ended. And, I mean, all along, like, I was, like, listening to them. And as long as you're listening to them and not looking at them and watching what they're doing, then, you might end up, I mean, when I was in Portland, it was all them burning down the streets and taking over the city. I think the whole city was them, though. So, that's something there. I'm gonna tell you that Portland ain't fucking a European fucking nation and shit. That the West Coast ain't fucking Europeans and shit. And New York ain't European. And where I'm at ain't either. Fucking, I'm right below New York and shit. Almost everyone I know talked about New York all the fucking time, and now I know why and shit. And it's the motherland. And the storyline, hopefully, right? Because, how am I not dead? Like, I'm literally trying to kill myself more than they do. Like, every fucking day I take a mixture of fucking shit to fucking kill myself, to fucking disrupt and destroy my fucking body to escape this goddamn parasitical fucking human waste, fucking wannabe race and shit. And their goddamn fucking less than trash fucking masters and shit. And I'm a fucking genius. And you tell me these retards can kill themselves with doing absolutely fucking nothing? That don't make no sense. Only a retard would fucking think that makes sense. But I guess fucking whatever. What are you gonna do? Fucking, but why are they? Why are they all up in everyone's lives? Oh, because they're an alien race? Fucking stalking and enslaving fucking humanity? And has been doing that for thousands of years? Maybe that's the only answer I'm supposed to be talking about here, and not about how fucking fake the game looks and shit. But I know I don't like being here. I don't like humans. I mean, my interaction with humans are this race who's been using violence and pedophilia and manipulation and sexual assaults and coercion fucking for decades on me and I find out when I'm 40 they've been doing this they're doing this fucking to separate me from other people and shit. So I really don't have too much experience with humans and shit. I don't know, but as far as I know, the humans are letting them do this. I know their fucking nation, this terrorist USA fucking nation, is letting them try to kill me, letting them fucking rape children. I mean, they're all working together. Fuck them all, dude. Every fucking one in USA is working to fucking mutilate their children down the street so they can sell drugs and fucking bomb the Middle East so they can jack up their drug prices and shit and fucking have a fucking enslavement plan on the fucking planet and fucking a million ways to fucking Sunday and shit. Fuck, dude. You go ahead and write your fucking novel about how you're not part of it and fucking mail it to fucking Stephen King. Stephen King gonna love you, but he's a book writer. Bitch, I don't think that motherfucker wrote a book. These people are too retarded and lazy to write a damn book. They're having fucking AI fucking invent music and books and movies for them and shit. And then above that, I'm pretty sure it's exactly what the fuck I think is going on. It's just as fake as just as fake as it looks when I fucking call for the weather to change and the weather fucking changes and shit. Just as fake as it looks when I when I go outside and I walk down the street and all the fucking lights fucking line up for me to fucking go right through them and shit. Fucking as I walk up to them and shit. I'm pretty sure we're on non-planet fake here and shit, but this is obviously the fucking storyline because I'm being forced to fucking live through it and fucking see through it, and then it's using it to provoke and fucking try to kill and terrorize me, so it provokes me to fucking do something about it. My best action really is like, they're the best. I couldn't be a torturous child rapist mutilating fucking terrorist scumbag like they could. I couldn't do that. I could come up with way better. Anything I do, I can do better than them, but I just couldn't do that. And I think that's like actually a very, very unique thing they do, is a total global enslavement, pedophilia, and fucking torture, mind control. I couldn't do that. Like, but I think that's fucking, it's pretty fucking, like, hell, it should be done to them, definitely, but they would probably like most of that, especially the pedophilia stuff. That'd be like their best memories. Like, I remember when that doctor touched me when I was a child. Let's watch the videotape of it again, honey. Why aren't you getting hard? Okay, we gotta watch that video of the doctor touching my penis when I was born and the rabbi coming over. But serious, why are they all up in everyone's life like they're non-existent bot fucking, or there's some sort of fucking master fucking enslaver race who half the fucking planets and like 7 billion of them. How the fuck are they standing beside like Now I understand, like, it's not everyone I see, but it's everyone I look into who I've known. And it's like when the girl comes and picks me up the other night and shit down on campus and shit. Who's sitting right beside her? Well, obviously, I'm not interested in this person. Fucking, I'm not gonna touch this person. I'm not gonna date this person. We have no relationship. This is going fucking nowhere because you're standing right beside one of these motherfuckers and hanging out with them. And that means our relationship was over before it even started. So, that's a waste of my time, but it was a waste of my time. That's very successful for a 6 billion strong group of devil, alien, Nazi, terrorists, pedophile, enslavers on the planet to be able to fucking send 2 of their people to waste 1 fucking day out of the fucking 79,000 I have on the planet and shit to do a job I'm obviously here to do because I'm fucking obviously directed towards all this knowledge. I didn't necessarily ask for all the fucking knowledge and shit. It was all thrown my way about the time I was fucking done trained for like 30 years on how to fucking deal on who they are, fucking how to kill, how to fucking fight and shit like that. All shit I didn't ask for, fucking, but force my fucking way, like it's a goddamn fucking video game where I'm leveling up my skills and shit, and fucking skills I don't even fucking want, but I guess you fucking need them and shit, and it's useless anyways to learn how to fight because USA is a terrorist fucking little devil nation full of vagina Nazis. And the only thing they got is steroids. The only thing their Nazi pigs have is steroids and fucking guns and fucking some advanced technology that none of them could have built because they're all too fucking stupid to come up with any fucking idea ever. So the game clearly designed all that shit for them to have and stuff. Fucking, it does no good to know that. I mean, okay, so if this weather control shit and the mind control shit, and it's really me doing that, fuck their Nazi terrorist devil system. They don't even see it collapsing, yet alone it's a crazy crackhead doing it and shit. It's odd because the cops did say fucking Jesus over there. It's odd because one of the fucking clones fucking called me Jesus when my hair was up, and it's like, it definitely I didn't make the correlation to my fucking self and shit when my hair is up and stuff. So I don't see how you do that other than being a non-player character fucking repeating some sort of motherfucking dialogue lines and shit. Anyways, I laughed at the cops. I was like, yeah, how do you like that Russia fucking blowing up your fucking empire? Oh shit. And then, I mean, they just helped people kill me too. This is like not the first time they've helped people try to kill me either. It's like, damn, dude. But none of it's effective. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, shit, I'm sure the death rate is fucking much less than the birth rate. Fucking, they breed like rats. And, I mean, the game has 14 billion templates. I'm pretty sure, I summon human fucking clones. I'm pretty sure these aren't alien shapeshifters appearing doing this because it's happened in so many ways. Like the other people around them confirm that they've been here this whole time. And it's like, no, they have not. They have not, my friend. I know exactly what I just summoned, and I knew it when I see it. It's like when I questioned the people at the store. I went to the store the other day, fucking loaded the fucking cart up with a whole bunch of crazy shit I asked for at a store that sells random shit. Had every fucking thing I asked for, and probably more. And then, I mean, technically, fucking, it was all shit I asked for. Fucking, like 100 highly descript items in certain ways. 60% description. At least I want a new version of that. But then they fucking, the little devil rats these humans worship, fucking, they somehow seem involved with it. Like, whatever this AI thing controlling their NPC P brains, NP P brain C fucking thinks they're fucking they're probably doing it, and they're probably just lying when I fucking get up in their face, like, why the fuck are you putting all this stuff out here on the shelf that I asked for and stuff? Fucking went out. I mean, they lying when they fucking fail kindergarten math and shit. Are they doing that? Like, we gotta fucking act stupid that way someone else thinks they're smart and shit. Like, I don't know, dude. I think the game's just setting them up to be slaughtered. And fucking, I gotta tell you, that's really the only fun memories I've ever had. Like, the humans have been trying to enslave and kill me since the fucking second I was born. They started with their pedophile Christian shit on me. And then they tried to enslave me fucking hardcore, and then that turned to me fucking busting their fucking nuggets open with fucking boulders and busting their houses and their cars the fuck up, and I mean, shit. Whatever, bombs, whatever else you want to fucking throw in there, because if I'm doing that, I'm doing a lot of other shit. Fucking. And it's all shit they ask for. It's like a mirror. The world's a mirror reflection of the NPC. Whatever the NPC fucking do to me, that's gonna fucking fly back at them like some planes into their motherfucking buildings and shit. Like some fucking Russian fucking drones fucking into their fucking eye sockets and shit. Full of explosives. See what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, it actually does seem to be happening like that. Like, they want to just fucking rape and then they call me God. It's like in their NPC, non-existent kindergarten failing brains, somehow they have known or think I'm the one controlling the entire fucking world. Like, I had people who were involved in that pedophilia shit in my birth and trying to enslave me into this goddamn fucking mutant rat religion, worship fucking Nazi religion since my birth. And obviously they do look like a mutant fucking rat themselves. And the rest of my family, they kicked the fuck out of my life, who would have fucking continued to smash their fucking skull open fucking if they had acted that way towards their child fucking. But somehow that remained a constant, that the rat people were always there trying to snicker their way in and do something or not. Not all of them seemed fucking hostile, but yes, some of them were extremely hostile, and you could tell right away. Like, and they would brag too. They always brag. Like, when this one dude, Adam, was my fiend. He was my fiend. Like, his dad, like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but when I talk, like, he had that typical, like, it's scared. They act scared. I don't understand that. It's like, why are you gonna act scared if you're the one trying to kill and enslave me? Like, I don't get what the fuck goes through their brains when they act this way. Like the dude who caused COVID and shit. The dude who's already doing COVID to the whole world and then caused everyone else to have to do it to themselves, to learn not to do that again. Fucking, like, that dude was all like scared, and he's like fucking 9 foot tall, and he's literally like the security guard used to drug and beat people and shit into these places and stuff. And it's like, why are you scared of me, dude? Like, we're in a public place. I'm not gonna hit you with the fucking barbell and nothing like that. But it's so weird. It's like sometimes they be coming up to me like scared. Like, when I was in Mexico, I went to a place. I was staying at a place and shit because I left USA to get the fuck away from these people. So I was like, the USA, it's full of them. It's a fucking devil fucking nation and shit. And then, like, the last places I stayed at, he just happened to tell me, he's like, you know, my mom's Israeli. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm a total fucking stranger in Mexico, can't even speak fucking Mexican, not trying to, definitely trying not to learn a single fucking word, that way I don't have to hear this shit. I'm literally down there so I don't have to hear this shit anymore. So I don't have to hear them fucking coming around me talking. And it's like, they do those little things and shit, like, let me know, like, from Israel, like this dude I met down the block. Like I didn't know. I mean, the Mexican dude, I was like, whoa. I couldn't tell right away. I didn't know what you look like, fucking, when you're in Mexico and shit. When you're trying to fit into Mexico. But I knew right away, like this dude I talked to down the block. All of a sudden, our conversation goes into what about the war? Like we're selling drugs and buying drugs from each other. Like, and all of a sudden we're talking about war and stuff and politics. And I'm like, I don't talk about that stuff. I'm not involved in that stuff anymore. Literally like running for president. But I don't talk about that shit. There's no point in talking about it. Ain't no talking. Politics ain't about talk. War ain't about talk. War is about fucking war. And politics is about changing shit. Whether it be through war or any other method. Fucking, if there's anything I've learned, they love to talk. And talking is for, I'd say it's for females, but most of the females in my life were these people. It's like, well, I think talking is for them. Because the female talk all the time about nothing, that's for sure. And fucking, definitely we're not talking about war anymore these days. But I purposely allowed that last one into my life. Like that was like an intentional thing. Like there we go, let's go talk to him. That was before him and his pals tried to. That was before his fucking lookalikes down the street tried to kill me and shit. Fucking part of their fucking mental health drug rehab. They were all prisoner, convict motherfuckers. That was their excuse for why they're trash. Fucking. What's the Nazis' excuse for taking up for trash? Because they're trash too, because they're both fucking Nazi trash. One's just fucking got caught smoking meth and doing steroids, and the other one fucking made a living off smoking meth and doing steroids. Fucking, you gotta go places in this world, right? Fucking, you gotta do something. No, actually, probably the same people working for the same fucking force getting paid this, probably getting paid better money to fucking set me up to kill me and shit than the cops. They probably, I mean, they're the ones fucking walking around, stumbling around the streets all day, fucking with no jobs, doing nothing at all except for watching TV and doing drugs. And the cops think they're fucking working 18 hours a day, so those people down the street are getting paid even better money than those. They're fucking higher paid Nazis and shit. They're probably getting their prison sentence reduced for years for that attempt on my life. Fucking, can't, and free every fucking thing to go with that shit. Fucking, I don't know, I can tell you it's all fake and fucking staged. And I'm showing you right now fucking who the Koopas are and the puppet masters and shit. And now the humans are walking around acting like empty, lifeless fucking shells, like all the beings, including them. But these fuckers are always right there, right beside them. You want to see the pictures of the people I dated who didn't look like them? You want to see their families and who they're with nowadays? You want to see the pictures? Do I have to pull up all that information and shit? Because I can. I tried to get back in touch with them recently, because I cut them off, fucking, once I seen who they're with now. Fucking, I mean, and I was already realizing, like, yeah, that was the same best friend, but it's like, just because your best friend is a dealing devil who's trying to separate people doesn't mean you're in on it. But once you have kids with them, you're in on it for life. Like Donald Trump, he's in on it for life. And a fake ass shooting, fucking claiming God protected him. Yeah, God protects Jared Kushner. I mean, literally, they're running the media telling you Jared Kushner 666, he's a devil. No, he's an Abrahamic. The devil's an Abrahamic, and so is Jesus, and so is fucking Carl Sagan, and so is fucking Einstein, and so is fucking Anton LaVey, who wrote the fucking Satanic Bible. So, what they're in on is a large fucking stage fucking fake show where they're enslaving the entire fucking earth and treating the human like cattle. And I'm pretty sure let me just fucking narrow it down to everything I think is actually going on according to factual fucking things we can prove, and maybe 10% visualization and analyzation of watching it happen and shit. And this is me provoking it, so you've probably not gotten this far if you've gotten anywhere near it. I used to know Nazis who just went around to gay bars beating people up when they were 15, and they never said nothing fucking intelligent. And I'd listen to fucking. I don't trust Dr. William Luther Pierce at all, because he's got that rat fucking look to him and shit. But I went back listening to all that shit because I was like, damn, did they know something back then? Like, he's like, nope, there's never any intellectual discussion in the field about what goes on. William Luther Pierce did say like Bill Clinton is one of them. And he's working for the rats, and I mean later you can just go on and see Bill Clinton's child had to get plastic surgery when she was 15 so she could look human and shit. And obviously the lady he was with fucking easily passed for one of them. And Bill Clinton being deformed himself, you can't really fucking you just gotta throw the mutated baby out with the fucking nuclear radiation bathwater. Fucking, I'm not a big fan of protecting. I mean, dude, look at protecting the babies. Like, the only girl I'd ever dated who I liked, fucking, and I found out her again. She's with him now. So the babies are them. Protect the children. No wonder they're so big on all that shit, because they're raping their way into our fucking lives. They're raping their way into everyone in the universe, except for they don't seem to like fucking people who live in jungles and shit like that. Like, they like to, and then I would say they don't like the Irish, but the Irish are pretty hot people. They did enslave them, but they seem to just not want to get too deep. Now, Barack Obama was clearly a setup stage plant, and yes, it's easy to see he came from one of them and shit. Even though it's not easy to see by looking at him. So you got to look at people's family and shit, and then it might be real easy to see, like it is with Barack. But with Barack, they always do this thing where they spit in your face, and they say they're releasing their karma, and they're gonna get away with killing and genocide and enslaving the human race if they brag about what they do. And see, the name Barack was also the name of the guy before Netanyahu, Barak Ahud. So, and it literally means a puppet and a blessing. So he is a puppet and a blessing. And they're spitting in your face about who he is. And all it takes is one look at his fucking mother to know he's not European, as they portrayed him as. They can say they're tan or whatever they want to be. They can say, but the other thing is they use their media to say grays are aliens. They use the word gray to define an alien term. So I really do think in the game, they think they're a fucking alien race, like watching fucking, like Spock does with his fucking New World Order gang sign shit. Fucking his, wearing his fucking rabbi garb and shit. Fucking, that's what the fucking, that's what the whole Star Trek thing is upside down, too. That's what the Motorola thing is upside down. Fucking, it's everywhere. And it's real simple to see. They don't even fucking go as far as fucking putting a cross on a lot of shit, except for, I think, when they killed off the Europeans and colonized Europe, they did probably fucking erase those people and make their flags and the crosses and shit. That might have happened during that time frame, but these days they're all about the New World Order. The dollar bill's got your pyramid and you're all seeing eye on it and shit. But it's all the same shit. It's just, they are the old world order. They even tell you that. Like, they're releasing their fucking karma. Like when they have Alex Jones come out and talk about him, when they have Trump come out and talk about Trump. Trump's just not telling you, hey, I'm part of the swamp and shit. Fucking Alex Jones just saying, coming out and saying, hey, I am the fucking New World Order. He's telling you, Like, he is their outlet they use to release their fucking karma and shit. And I try to make sure I can't be set up in a similar situation myself by just being as blatantly disrespectful and fucking hateful as I can be these days. Because I'd rather fucking sacrifice my life and all the chances I had of fucking going somewhere then end up being fucking set up as like the world's leading fucking deceptor, fucking leading everyone on the planet to their final fucking steps of enslavement. Because you're in it right now with this fucking YouTube and the internet and all that shit. You're not going to get much more enslaved than that. A Russian gulag, the fucking Ukrainians being thrown in Russian gulags. You're never going to face a motherfucking more fucking slavery form of slavery than a Russian gulag or a fucking Western internet and shit. Fucking that's that. You just look at the fucking YouTube. Look at fucking who owns everything on it. Every channel that fucking pops up on. I just go on here these days anymore to listen to music and shit. And mainly to look at drum charts. I download the fucking music, download all the fucking music you want. It's all them. They owe the human race fucking everything. And plus interest and shit. Fucking, so I go on there for drum charts and then, like, so I watch some drum fucking videos and, like, I mean, obviously they're all over the fucking drum lessons. I mean, they are fucking like 90% of the fucking YouTube and shit. It's a fucking racist tube. It's fucking Nazi tube. It's KKK tube. I mean, and look at all these fucking... Look, they're always doing that bragging shit. And they're always like, oh, them fucking white people in the KKK. And it's like, the KKK's using the cross. The cross is Abrahamic. And the cross, before Christianity, there was Judaism, and it didn't come. There was the whites were pagans, and the pagans were conquered and colonized by the people carrying the cross and shit. Probably mostly fucking replaced and shit. And I mean, why else would you just cow town for all of eternity and shit? Fucking boy, but seriously, why are they like all over? Why can I point this out and it be factually correct? That there they are, they're standing beside this person, they're standing beside me, they're standing beside, they're all of our best friends. But there's only 2,000 of them on the planet in their book. And in their media, they tell us. I mean, there's literally more than 2,000 of them in the fucking media. Because it's like 90% of the fucking media. And I'm talking about TV. Shit, fucking YouTube. There's another fucking 2 million, 20 million of them and shit being popped in my fucking face and shit all the time and shit. It's like, why? Why are they there? And are these people that they do bring on with them, are they puppets? Because are they fucking clones they've tried to use to replace the fucking human race and enslave? Do they have fucking androids that they've created to fucking try to enslave the original fucking human race and to keep them in line and shit and just keep enough of them alive? And I'll be getting little messages every now and then, and one of those messages is you gotta have remote takeaway. You gotta have humans make music, and androids make a steady pattern. Humans have a flow. AI and androids can't put that flow. I mean, if you're retarded, I don't even agree with that. If I fucking wasted my time programming AI and shit, I could teach it to make flow. The same way you teach the AI to fucking act like a human. You teach it to be stupid and to be a failure and to fuck things up. That's how you become a human. That's how you know, if I want my fucking smart device to act like a human, I'd smash it on the fucking ground. And fucking act like a human after that. I'd be like, what are you doing? The fuck's your problem? You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's seriously, like, you know, no, I'm not trying to be insultive right there, but the whole math thing, if you took your time in school to fucking study the test. Humans don't do logic computing. And that's one of the reasons I've said for years, almost a decade now, the math shit seems like some made up fabricated stuff. And it's always used to enslave. Money involves math. Adding dollars. The computers use zeros and ones and used to manipulate people. Pretty much every time you bring some numbers into some shit, it's almost some manipulation. The humans are fucking alien to fucking math. And like they said, humans flow. Fucking. So, I mean, so much of this shit, I get shown just like all at once, and it's like it fucking entirely fits together like a 10 million piece Lego kit designed to look exactly like a parallel picture I'm being given. Most of this shit I'm talking about are exact words already spoken. I'm telling you, they're bragging about what the fuck they do, and that shit's going on a large fucking scale. A lot of this shit they brag about, they're doing. They're probably doing both sides, and they're probably bragging about doing both sides. They're probably bragging about doing it and bragging about not doing it, and they're probably doing it while they're making it look like, or a couple of them are not doing it to, like, you know, keep that. Like Alex Jones, he's not part of the New World Order, even though he's already caught on camera. Hey, how the fuck did Alex Jones' partners fucking magically appear at a little tiny protest I showed up to crash in like 30 minutes? And the best I could figure out is those people would have lived an hour and a half away. But they showed up, from my arrival, it was 30 minutes. It's like they just appeared out of a fucking matrix around the corner. And some people have done exactly that. I've requested things, and they appear exactly around the fucking corner and shit. Sometimes in ways I'm not necessarily asking 100% for, but it's very fucking obvious it's there. Very, very obvious. I've had to cut back on this stuff. I'd be recording it if they didn't smash my cameras. I'd be going out doing it on purpose and recording it. But I lost like so much thousands of dollars worth of gear and stuff when I fucking left. I literally lost my whole life. That was probably like $50,000, $100,000. I just left that shit behind. But, I kept like $10,000 or $20,000, $30,000 worth of electronics and life gear. A person who feels like a goddamn James Bond god spy or something in a fucking set up fucking mystery novel and shit. I kept all that shit. I had to smash $2,000 worth of cameras and gear right away because I thought they were using that to track me. And that's obviously not what it was, but it's like, I should have been smart enough to realize, like, bro, the car has been acting up. They came to me and talked to me after they fucking killed my first transmission. Pretty sure they did that because, I caught them cutting the brake line, so I'm pretty sure they killed that transmission too. They came and talked to me after killing the first fucking transmission. So, that's what you do. That's what you do when you think you're a when you're a fucking slimy mob boss. A real mob boss just come up to you and be like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of you. It's time you fucking stop this and shit, and we can fucking get along. Capiche? And they was all slimy, like dropping hints, like, you want to come be on my talk show and talk about the New World Order and all this stuff? It's like, what? How do you know? It's like I'm running for president. No one knows I know anything about this shit. And why are you using a fake fucking phone number when you contact me, and a fake disposable number to travel for thousands of miles to buy a $100 item and fucking spend thousands of dollars to tow it fucking back to where you're coming from and shit? If that's really where you're coming from, because we got the fake number, the disposable number. But, the point is, the conversation was dropping hint after hint that, using, like, you want to be on my talk show and talk about the fucking New World Order? It's like, what? I'm just the moron. What's the New World Order? I work at McDonald's. What is that? Just all that stuff. I don't know nothing about it. I'm telling you, I'm thinking that the base of the story here probably is that there's an alien fucking race that controls the fucking planet. And if you look at it from a non-biased standpoint, it's slavery. It's enslavement. It's control. I mean, if they're in control of all the wars, think of that. They're not just some peaceful people here fucking having a good time and put on a cool, cute show for everyone and shit. They're fucking really. They're involved in every fucking war. Fucking. I was reading about European fucking history, and it pretty much it said that pretty much if you didn't have the church on your side in Europe when you fought a war, you lost that war. So everyone was like going to get the church, so they're going to get the aliens on their side and shit. Fucking. Why are they even fighting any fucking wars if they're here peacefully and shit? Fucking. If anything, just smack a fucking couple humans upside their fucking head if they want to go to war for some dumb shit. I don't know, maybe some people really need some fucking war against them, but they don't show us real fucking reasons in the media for that. And it's all fucking fake and fabrication, illusion, and a whole bunch of lying nonsense that goes back and forth. And again, there's no admission to why. Does anyone even notice? I didn't notice that these people were standing by a lot of people. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I really am a fucking, very important person. A big number in the deck of cards of terrorist or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly how they view it. I can tell by their fucking wish-washy back and forth that I can't trust either, and I have to assume the worst because they come up and act like friends and then cut my fucking brake lines and shit and fucking laugh at me and think it's cute and shit that they could just do that because they fucking feel entirely safe fucking doing that out in public because all their fucking everyone else around them is probably fucking human bots working for them and shit. Fucking. Got their fucking gang symbols everywhere and shit. And they got the whole fucking place working together when they fucking drugged me at the fucking little tortoise in fucking Portland bed, the fucking hostel and shit. They drugged me and kicked me out the next morning. They couldn't kill me and they kicked me out. And probably the plan was to kill me and then to poison me, kick me out, and I'd die outside or some shit. But I already had other plans set up, so it wasn't too hard for me to hop to another nation after that was happening and shit. Fucking. But I'm pretty sure the base is. I don't know if there really is a space and they're out there floating in their spaceships and enslaving the planet from that. I kind of doubt that. I really hope this game doesn't go on further. Fucking. I didn't want to be part of it, and I don't want to be part of it again. I don't want to be part of it now. Fucking. But, I'm kind of thinking from what I'm seeing that they all get the puppeteering and shit, which is. Kind of informative. Great. We got someone puppeteering fucking some sort of clone races fucking on the planet, and it fucking directs some of them to try to kill me and sets it up because it's cool and interesting and exciting. It's like reading a book, but you're involved in the book. Oh yeah, it's so cool. I mean, it really is sometimes. I mean, obviously, I talk about this shit. It's like, ooh, yeah, they fuckers tried to kill me. Fucking bastards. They're gonna get this, and they're gonna get it now. Like, without that, what would we have, right? I don't know. Fucking, shit. I'm not making that argument. Fucking, I'm not really. Like, I'm trying to make something useful of being on Earth. But what is that? Why? I didn't notice that. I didn't notice my whole life that this was going on, that there was always this group here and there beside everyone else beside me at the same time. I never put that together. I was just like, oh, we're great. Our friends, we got lots of friends. Some of them just look the same and shit. I didn't realize that until I started testing it in 2020, and people were separating me physically, fucking using force, violent force sometimes, sexual force sometimes, to separate me from other people who didn't look like these people standing beside us. So before that happened, and right before that happened, I was starting to see it because I was starting to see, who controls the media and everything, the government. So I was making those documentaries and all that stuff. And so it really wasn't until I got like way deep involved in that, started going crashing events and stuff across the fucking nation, going thousands of miles to, trying my best at the very last second to go somewhere. That way no one could, catch up to me. But I was like, damn, dude, they came to that place in my city like real fast. I woke up and within 2 hours I was out the door heading there. And by the time I left to actually go head there, it was probably like 30 minutes they showed up. Alex Jones InfoWars crew. That's some weird shit. Some really weird shit that can just appear out of nowhere like that on this planet. There's some real fucked up shit going on this planet. And best I can see, it's not like they're not out here fucking protecting people's health. My best argument for these hospitals than the pedophilia and the drug dealing and the reason why they heal people is because you got to keep your slaves alive. They brag about that, and in their slave religions, they say God says don't kill yourself. But in the masses religion, they say you don't kill your mule because you spent so much money to feed it and take care of it and purchase it, and you don't want it to die off. Those are literally my best answers for anyone who's got an argument against any of this involving hospitals. Keep your slaves alive because you've invested a lot in them. And if your slaves die, you don't have slaves. And they're the ones saying this. So this is me logically seeing it and them saying it. And these things obviously going on. Something's going on here, and no one's fucking talking about it. And unless they're trying to enslave you, for the most part, I can see anyone talking about some other beings on the planet are generally trying to get you to worship some other beings. And a lot of times it feels coercive and blackmailish and threatening. But it comes at you passive aggressively. So they're the peaceful, they're the religion of peace, like the Muslims, they're the religion of peace. They're gonna throw your ass off a building and put it in your bullshit if you're interrupting peace. I would actually agree with that. They're just doing that if you're gay, I guess maybe they gotta, maybe they think those people are those people. I don't know what their reasoning is. I don't even know if that actually happens. I shouldn't even repeat that because I know a lot of this shit I see on TV is fake. And I knew that, that's why I'm crashing media events and stuff, because I don't believe any of it at all. Even when I sit nowadays, I know when I see shit, I don't know what I'm seeing. So even when I say it's fake, I don't know which way it's being made fake. But I can make some assumptions, and I can add together all the stuff that I've been shown and they've told people and say that's what's happening. But there's a lot of anomalies here in the world. But does everyone else have that? That's seriously a question I have. I don't even read my comments. I don't go to YouTube. unless it's to get music charts, and I try not to do that anymore. I try just to sleep every day. But yeah, fucking does anyone else do that? I mean, obviously my ex, like the one girl I did when I was a child that I liked, fucking kind of like, she was too far away for me to actually like, and didn't have the one thing I wanted. So see, that's always a weird thing when there's some alien race enslaving the Earth, and like you like want one thing every 10 years, and those one things never show the fuck up. And so, and then like a lot of times, like you can see it in your life, you literally have those people in your life fucking in the fucking way, like might have possibly been why it definitely was why those periods of your life you couldn't do that one thing you want, because they were there filling a position to block that through force or other methods and shit. Another problem with it, you know, oh Sean, what does it matter if there's an alien race who's beside every single one of us on this planet and stuff? What does it matter? Well, it matters when you look at your life and you see that people who look like that alien race, people who worship that alien race, are violently or possibly passively or midline interfering with one or two things you want, aka your entire life's direction. Like, you go from wanting to meet a person who likes one thing and give that up because you're not allowed to be around other people, so you never meet a person who has that one quality you look for because some vicious alien pedophile group is in your life separating you from humans, and then you go to running for president to put an end to the vicious alien predator pedophile species existence upon the human's planet, and you find out you can't do that because the reason they own the government and all the media and all that is because they have total fucking control of everything. And then it falls into place. That's exactly why the fuck they're standing beside every single fucking person I know and shit. And I don't think they're standing beside every single person I've seen. When I walk around outside, I've definitely like taken count of that it's not every single person I've seen. But every single fucking person I know looks real damn close to it. Many of them fucking brag about it. Many of them drop a little line. Like I said, like most of the people will drop a line about how great it is to fucking bomb the Middle East and shit. And it's like, okay, well, you're a man, you just want to kill people. But no. Later we learned some of those men were there to fucking disrupt my fucking life. And apparently fucking, and they were just the people around them were bragging about their bloodlines to me and shit while they were doing that. And then it all kind of adds up together because it keeps being a process. And then I test it in 2020, and we have a couple people I was talking to about it. We have three actually. I always say two, and I always leave out that group of people I went to who supposedly know about these things. And I was talking to them, and I'm like, pretty much, hey, you guys know they control everything, right? Like, and then they just happened to be sitting at the table right beside us and come over and start talking to us and shit, dude. I'm telling you, bro. This place is fucked, dude. Like, this alien species has a lot of fucking power, and I think it's highly possible, highly, like you have to breathe to live possible, that they've already planted clone robots, aliens, androids on the fucking planet to help them enslave the fucking humans and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and they're not just shape shifting Because some of these people are just mindless morons who live a life that no alien would dare fucking just stoop down to and shit. Fucking. So I'm pretty sure they've somehow. I mean, they've somehow recreated humans. They were already doing that. They've already got androids and robots. They've had this technology for thousands of years and stuff. Fucking. I'm pretty sure they've been doing this for a long fucking time. A long fucking time in the storyline here. I'm pretty sure. And that's probably why they all have the facility to come around the actual fucking living beings and be all up in our fucking lives and shit. Other than that, I'm just, very important person. I'm a VIP and shit, and they're all up in my life. Right. And they're all up. And what they do is they get close to everyone I talk to. Now, I don't know, man. Because I met some of these people when their pals were standing right beside them and shit. So, that's a little weird fucking thing I see there happening a lot too. Fucking, that's happened. I think every time I've not dated one of them. I think every girl I can remember who is not one of them was beside. Maybe not right away. But yeah, one later in life. But I don't really write her off anyways as being, you have to like really pass a fucking test to not fit this caricature fucking, and it really only takes like fucking 20% to like fall into line with this caricature that just happens to fucking be everywhere and shit. Like I said, if it's way far off, it seems to have like bug eyes generally, except for the dude in Mexico. He just said it was his mom and stuff. But it's like, why even tell me? Like, what's the point of this? Why are we telling me? Now I'm scared, dude. Now I'm wondering if you aren't the reason why all these problems just happen, that I have to leave Mexico and shit. And I'm really wanting to tell you how I feel about it, but I can't, because if you're the one who just caused these problems, you're the reason I have to rely upon you, which is another thing I've noticed along the way. Interference with technology in our lives. It seems to be a pattern of theirs to force you to beat you down into submission in ways you cannot understand or believe is happening. But it would be rather easy to happen if you had control of computers and technology, and make it so you have to ask them for help. You have to go to them for help. That way you can that way they can be your friend, and you can realize you're not going to go anywhere in life without them. But you're not going to go anywhere in life with them either. I mean, you can sell out. You can be like the 5, 6, the 60 people in Hollywood who don't look like them, and make a lot of money. A lot of them get fucked up, and if they go, Michael Jackson mentioned their name once, and he's dead now, and Suge Knight fucking started wearing one of their symbols on his car, and he went to prison for some old stuff, and I'm going to assume the people around Tupac might have said some words. The people they're saying killed Tupac might have said some words. Ice Cube must not have done too much wrong, because he said a lot of words, and they just came to him with they offered him basketball, and they gave him a whole new league of basketball players and shit for talking to him, like when he started talking about him. So they didn't come at him with that type of lockdown shit. And Trump, like it's hard, because I don't know half of his family. I can't find records on it. His dad does technically have that bug-eyed blonde hair look to him, but he also was not a blonde, and that's a wig he's wearing. And his children, it makes no fucking sense that some Swedish person could have had children who look like his children. Swedish and German people do not have children who look like all three of his fucking original children and shit. So I'm not really gonna. I think that's more of a show once they get that high. Like Barack Obama, he's a black person. He's a black president. Yeah. Oh, but he's also white, right? He's New World Order. He's New World Order. It doesn't mean he's white. There could be a lot. Is there one white person and 19 shades of brown and black upon this planet? Or is there maybe little different things? Or is it possibly a fucking alien race who's fucking mixed into all of them? Maybe even possible to shift to those fucking different colors and shit when they need be, but I'm not sure at what point they do that because, like I said, I see some of them with my access. I'm sure some of these people I can find and they fucking still exist, doing what they do. And some of the clone type fuckers I met, like, everyone around them acted like they were just normal, everyday people who were there all the time and shit. And I don't know where that goes, but I do know if anyone else has that shit around them, like, take notice. It's not there because they're your best friends, even though that's supposedly why they're there, right? And like that one girl I used to like, I get the feeling he's not there to be her husband. Just like her best friend tried to split us up, like when she was with me and getting with me and shit. And she ends up with someone, probably her brother or something. They look the same to me, fucking. But it's happening. Just happens to be. Oh, it must be a coincidence. No, it's not a fucking coincidence. The word coincidence. It's a coincidence. A coinine incidence. Literally, these words are fucking designed to point them out. It might be them fucking making it up to fucking release their karma and shit. Fucking, because that's what they say they gotta do. Fucking, in order to enslave or kill or rape whoever they want. Fucking, they say as long as they tell you they're doing it, they can do it. There's no problem with it. You're just too stupid because you can't figure out there's some highly complex fucking alien fucking terrorists fucking enslaving the fucking entire fucking world and shit. It's your fault, right? Right. I don't think that's really it. I mean, maybe it is, but I really think sometimes it seems more like it's like NPC in a game, like Koopa saying, getting Mario, we're going after Mario and shit. Fucking, I swear most of the time it's more stupid. It's like, why even leave the trails? Like, are you trying to bait people into figuring it out so you can find out who's smart enough to fucking figure it out and kill off those people so you can have dumb cattle and shit? I don't think they're that smart to be able to fucking figure out something that fucking complex. Are they doing it so they can see each other and stuff? And they can walk down the street and see where a fucking safe house is they can go into? That's supposedly what the Masons did. Fucking, I mean, they did brag. That's what they did when they used the name Mason. Fucking, which uses the upside down coinine sign. Which also, it's called a compass, as in coinine compass. Pretty close there. A lot of these things have a lot of things that are very fucking deeply ingrained. And again, I'm not sure if they're an alien species who has spent 100,000 years just networking all sorts of stuff together and stuff. So at the end of the day, the close encounters with them,
doesn't signify that I'm dealing with some super hyper advanced Einstein race. Like, literally, they are the Einsteins. And I've never got that signal. Like, damn, dude, I could ask this motherfucker how to get to Mars, and we're gonna go to Mars tomorrow and shit, and get the hell off here. I never thought of that. You know, like, how do we turn this car into the space shuttle so we can get to Mars? Fucking, I never thought like we were at that position, especially when it comes to like the poisoning me and terrorizing me and cutting my brake lines and shit like that. It's like you really, there's a lot of better things to do. Like, no one knows who I am. You could just chop my head off and no one's gonna care and stuff. No one's gonna care at all. Like, if I were a real problem to some fucking thinking beings and shit, it's just that easy. No one even knows I fucking exist and shit. Fucking, no, I don't think anyone ever knew I existed, but they definitely don't know nowadays and shit. Fucking, and if you're millions of years old, advanced hyper alien network fucking intelligence, you fucking know how to deal with the fucking problem. You eliminate the fucking problem and shit. You don't let it fester and boil and teach it. And teach it, dude. It's like, shit, dude. Like, literally, you were teaching me when you cut my brake lines and you fucking destroyed my transmission. I'm being taught. I don't think it's them teaching me. I kind of don't get that idea that it's just them blackmailing me, because it's me learning. It's me baiting them. It's me setting things up. Sometimes knowing this is probable. This is. I'm literally talking to some people sometimes. Like, there's this alien race here that's like separating humans from each other, and then they come up and get in the way, and it's like, not to do that during that conversation, right? Like, that's the worst time to possibly fucking do that, is when I'm telling a human that this is happening on the planet. This is not hyper light speed fucking intelligence fucking of a vastly superior alien race enslaving humanity from the heavens, from space, from Mars or the moon or something. Like, no fucking way, dude. Like, if they can't even get that far, that is the worst possible time you fucking come interrupt the fucking conversation about some shit like that, fucking, then you definitely aren't going to Mars. You aren't going to Mars with that type of intelligence. No. If fucking, no. If I tell you someone's raping some kids and fucking they got a house full of kids, you don't come interrupt and they're coming in between us and fucking interrupting us every time I try to talk about it. You don't come up to us and fucking interfere right when that happening and talk about, like, you see Sally over there, she looks kind of hot, don't she, and stuff. Like, no way. That's not hyper fucking alien intelligence awareness right there, dude. It's just not. So why is this happening? Why does it happen? And pretty much all the memories I have, I didn't really network to, I don't know. I got around a hell of a lot as a kid, but I just didn't stay in the same place for a long time. So I didn't have a lot of people who stayed around for more than like a couple weeks. I probably wasn't in the same place for more than a couple weeks after a while. And that, when you do that, when you moved around a lot, you don't interact. But at the same time, there was weird things going on in my life since first grade that was separate. They were like separating me from the rest of society. At first it was like, oh, you're a genius and all this, and it kind of made sense the first year, and like reading books and the kids are learning their ABCs and stuff, and then after that it always, before I knew anything, it was always like, what the fuck happened? I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is stupid. This is pointless. Fucking. And then when I seen all that other shit happening, it's like, oh shit, was that all being done because they're like they're like targeting certain people and trying to fucking kill them off and keep them out of society, like destroy fucking people they don't like, destroy people who fucking are intelligent and shit, in order to breed a dumbed down cattle population and shit. And that still doesn't mean in their heads they don't think they're going to fucking hanging out in space and going to Mars and stuff like that. But I mean, under strict analyzation of the whole fucking the pattern of how pretty much everything looks fake and staged, and including down to being able to summon human clones and control events in the world and stuff like that. Like, I'm just going to have to fucking opt out of the belief system that the nonsense they say about they're an alien fucking race enslaving humanity, because even that accusation they make of themselves would mean that they're good people, and what they've been up to is not good. Interfering, preventing people from having lives and going anywhere in their life is not the sign of a good, wholesome alien crew fucking enslaving the planet. Nor do they have the intelligence, I think, to be an advanced alien species. So I'm going to have to roll that out completely of the subject. But so what is it? Why are they all up in our lives, interfering, using their methods to enslave, keeping anyone, making sure they're only their people fucking have position, can go anywhere in the world, fucking be anyone, make any money, unless you worship them. And yeah, so I think it's kind of obvious what the answers to that could be. I think they themselves invented the term neo-Nazi and stuff like that to and just slither away from the past. I mean, they told us themselves that religion was the white man enslaving the world. It's like, yeah, well, it definitely was. Religion definitely seems like the white man enslaving the world, but which one is it? Is it the 5 cities in Europe who are left after thousands of years of war? Is it which white people is it? Because I mean, there's these people killed off the pagans and stuff. They called them pagans and had to kill them. And then supposedly those were the good people, though, who fought off the white Romans. And, oh my God. Yeah, I swear to God, dude. But if they're up in your life like that, make sure you take note of that. Make sure you look around at everyone you know, your mom, your dad, the people they're hanging out with, your girlfriend, your best friend. Look at all the people they are and the people they're hanging out with, and if this same thing is happening to other people, take note that someone else has already studied the actions and reactions these people have when you test why they are there. And it's not because they're your friends or they're your family and stuff. It is definitely not